Hello friends, today we're going to be talking about how to find a job during an economic crisis. I'm going to be discussing three particular ways in this video, and there are of course a multitude of other videos. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, let me know in the comments below, and feel free to actually get in touch with me so we can have a discussion about the other ways that might be relevant for you. Now to the three methods that I was going to talk about. The first one is hackathons. Hackathons are events where people of different skill sets come together to solve a particular problem. So for example, recently we had Hack the Crisis and Hack for Sweden in Sweden. This was a hackathon built around the COVID-19 crisis, and the idea was to find solutions to the COVID crisis. So there were many people who were looking at how to solve the problem of contact tracing or identifying other solutions to other problems. Now, the situation with a hackathon is that you as a person need to only have one skill set that you are very good at that you can bring to a team that is already solving a problem. And the interesting thing here is that you do not need to be already part of a team. You can join a hackathon as an individual and then find your team. The biggest advantage with hackathons is that the projects that come out of this, the projects that are successful, usually have a tendency to go towards becoming startups, in which case you were one of the founding members. In which case, in the long term, you have the possibility of a very bright and economically sound future. That is not always a given, but that is still a possibility. So hackathons are long-term plays, they are not short-term plays. So if you are okay with not having income right now, but are looking for long-term benefits, hackathons are probably a good option. Option number two is open applications. Most companies have websites with career sections that you can click on, create an account and upload your CV and a cover letter. Making open applications is a nice way of getting your foot in the door because this reduces the reason why companies have open applications is because it reduces advertising costs for them. See, when companies have to find a person for a particular job, they have to make advertisements, which are usually expensive, whether that's on LinkedIn or newspapers, TVs, or whatever else. It usually costs money. Open applications reduces that expense because your application is already in the system, in which case they go through the open applications first. In some cases at least, they go through the open applications first, and then if they don't find someone that fits the requirements they have, then they go make an advertisement. So it's a win-win situation for everybody. So if you make a good enough open application, chances are you might be one of the first people to get a call. Option number three is basically to network. Networking is something that you can do at any point in time in any of these options I have told you. So you can network during a hackathon. You can also network after you've done an open application. The idea is to get in touch with people who have the position you're looking for or are working within the area you're interested in or actually have hiring responsibilities. So then what you do is basically you get in touch with these people, get to understand what skills are necessary or what skills they are looking for, so on and so forth. Basically making sure that you leave them with an impression so that you are top of mind when they are looking for somebody for a position that might be in the area that you are interested in. So this is basically the three ways in which you can ensure that you try and find a job. Now, obviously, none of these are foolproof. None of these will result in 100% chance of you getting a job, but these are definitely three ways that you may or may not have already considered. If you are interested in further discussion around this, let me know and we'll definitely get in touch with each other and see what we can do in your specific case. With that said, I'd like to wish you a great day. My name is Abhilash. Namaste.